Salvation is found right here. This is what's up. Whoever abides in him sins not. Whoever sins has not seen him, neither known him. So we have a true child of God and one who is not a child of God. Same thing down here. Look, he that commits sin is of the devil. Just like 9 right here. Whosoever is born of God, that means born again, also known as saved, does not commit sin. For his seed remains in him, and he cannot sin because he is born of God. In this the children of God are manifest, and the children of the devil. Whosoever does not righteousness is not of God, neither he that loves not his brother. So now, with that being said, that's salvation. And then what we have is a whole bunch of churches who do not match that. And these are the people, which are the blind, being led by the blind. These are the people who dress the outside of the cup. They're not freed from sin. The inside of them, their heart, their soul is still dirty. It still sins. And so they use commandments of men and doctrines of men to try to make themselves feel like they've accomplished something. So they dress the outside of the cup, making themselves look like they're holy people from the outward appearance, whether it be with food or with clothing or with health or the lack thereof, whatever. They're just fake. And so just like that man on the screen right there, he's smoking a cigar. Some of these people who are blind, being led by the blind, would tell that man he's a sinner because he has tobacco. Well, they would be calling Jesus Christ a liar, and they've condemned them own selves. For the judgment that they have dished out, well, now is returned unto them. And that's how this works. If you dare add to this Bible will turn around and cut you. Titus chapter 1, verse 14, it says, not giving heed to Jewish fables and commandments of men that turn from the truth. Unto the pure, all things are pure, but unto them that are defiled and unbelieving. So remember, unbelieving means they have no faith, is nothing pure, but even their minds and conscience is defiled. All right, so in their brain, they have convinced themselves that particular things are impure because they have no faith. They are unbelieving. Their mind and conscience is defiled. So there's all different types of this. People thinking that tobacco is a sin. That's a defiled conscience. That's a person who has no faith. And they leave the truth of Jesus and they follow doctrines of men. And then they get themselves caught up in that mess. And then they're found guilty for being accusers of the brethren, just like the devil, accusing people of sin that are not in sin. Either way, you add to this Bible, you're going to pay.